This is the Video Game Votary. Show your support and hit subscribe right now. I'm back. What's going on, Video Game Votary Vanguard? It's your boy, the Video Game Votary, and I'm back. I'm so happy to be back. I miss y'all. Appreciate the love and support and everything y'all just been doing for me in my absence. You know, I just had to take a step back, take a break, and deal with some things in my personal life. I definitely appreciate the prayers, the thoughts, the texts from everybody, the Vanguard. Y'all just been super supportive, and it really warms my heart and means the world to me that y'all really care for me in that way, and that y'all respect me as a content creator, and feeling like, you know, y'all was missing a piece of y'all on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I just appreciate y'all, you know, holding down the fort in my absence. I really appreciate it, and I definitely appreciated the love I got when I went back on Facebook. I just appreciate it. Just a couple people in particular, and this isn't taken away from anybody, so if I forget, I apologize in advance. Big shout out to John Riggs. That guy is just 100% solid dude all the way around. A1 since day one, man. Just a really good guy, and I'm happy to call him my friend, and I look up to him as a content creator, and I just appreciate him just always showing love all the time and just being super supportive. So thank you, John Riggs, for that. Also, John Hancock, the immortal John Hancock, one of the best content creators in the game, super knowledgeable. Everybody, y'all know who he is. I've talked about him. I've met him multiple times. Another guy that's just been super supportive of the channel, of my work, and just overall good person, and I'm happy to also call him my friend. So thank you, John Hancock, for your support. Another person I want to thank, I also want to thank Steve Wright, man. That's my brother, man. I just want to thank you, Steve, from the bottom of my heart. I also want to thank his newly married wife, Zach Crystal. Go check out her channel if you haven't. Make sure you subscribe to both Mr. Rightway and Zach Crystal. Shout out to both of them. I love both of y'all, my brother and my sister. Thank y'all. I'm going to have footage from when I went to Dallas. I know y'all seen the episodes that I appear in on Mr. Rightway's channel, but I also got some footage on my own as well, and you know, we got a lot to catch up on. Also, I also want to thank Radical Reggie. We had a conversation. Shout out to Radical Reggie, man. Just like I told you, taking the time out to just talk to me and just kind of encourage me, and you know, and just being supportive, man. Just thank you. These are all people that I look up to as content creators, and again, I'm happy to call these guys my friends. I can't wait till the conventions open back up so we can get out and just kind of be hang around each other. So thank you, Reggie, as well. Another big supporter that really helps this channel a whole lot and just has had my back since day one, Kenny Mac 85. If you haven't subscribed to Kenny Mac 85, make sure you do that. Also follow his gaming page. He is always linked on the side of my channel when you go on the main page. Shout out to Kenny Mac 85, my brother. Love you, bro. I appreciate everything, man. So we got a lot to catch up on, man. You know, it's been a while. I was kind of going a little bit of what's been going on. I wasn't really paying attention to the gaming scene up until recently. I didn't touch a video game in like 2 months. Like, it was just real crazy, and slowly, gradually, I got back in it, and it was crazy. I've slid back into PS2. I've been collecting for that a little bit more than I had been paying more attention to the PS2. So I've added some games to that. So I spent some time with that, which was cool. And then the closer we got to the launch of the next gen consoles, I got more and more excited. So that's one of the first thing I want to talk about is just the launch. I definitely want to know what y'all thought about the launch. If you picked up the Xbox or the PlayStation or both, and what was your experience? Where did you get it from? How did that work out for you? Me personally, as you guys all know, I pre-ordered the PS5. That went well. I got it from GameStop. The line wasn't as long, but it's really organized. It went by fast. I was probably in and out the store in about 20 minutes. Only thing that was a little disappointing, but kind of expected, was the fact that they didn't have extra consoles in stock for the people looking, and then they also didn't have extras of any of the accessories, like the controllers, the charging dock, the headset, and all that, which wasn't a big deal because I did pre-order the charging dock and an additional controller. I didn't get a headset. I thought I would be able to get one. I thought those would be plentiful, but they weren't. I got lucky enough to go to a Walmart in walking distance from the GameStop location and able to pick up my 3D Pulse headset. And a further, more in-depth review on what I think about the PS5 so far, that's coming next week, so stay tuned. It'll be live on Tuesday at 4 p.m. Also, let's talk about the Series X. Now, as you guys know, I went to do the Game Pass thing, and I wanted to make the payments instead of me shelling out, you know, $600, $700, $800 with all the accessories involved. So I figured I'd take that route. You guys know what happened on pre-order day. Got all the way down to the end of the transaction, didn't go through. So I waited on launch day. I was on multiple sites. I thought I was making progress on Best Buy. I actually did the application, was approved for the credit. Got all the way through the transaction, put in my address, hit submit, and it gave me an error message. Now, on Facebook, if you don't follow me on Facebook, that's also linked in the description. I had a conversation with just seeing different people and their experience with that. I'm not a fan of the online thing because I don't think that is done in any type of fair situation. The reason why I say that, I've heard from multiple people that they've had things or a console or a game or something in the cart and get all the way to the end of the transaction and then it's all of a sudden gone. I personally feel like it's got to be set up in some kind of way where if you start that transaction and able to put that item in the cart, then that should be taken out of the stock for whatever website you're on to allow that person to complete the transaction, because there's people with bots and scalpers. We see them all over the place that's selling these consoles for $1,200, $1,300, and it's just not a fair shot for people who really want to play the game. Like, we shouldn't be forced to either wait months for these things to get back in stock or, you know, unfortunately pay insane prices because they got bots out here that move faster than human beings on computers. I just don't think that that's right, and I'm not a fan of that. So I wasn't able to secure a Series X on launch day. I had been actively looking. I'm praying Black Friday does something different from me, and from what I understand, some stores have it, but you can't go in store to purchase them. You got to do them online. If somebody knows different, confirm that in the comment sections. I'll appreciate it. So let's talk about the future of the channel, because I just want to do this episode to get back in front of the camera, talk to you guys, let you guys know what was going on, where I'm at, stuff like that. So the future of the channel, of course, we're coming back every Tuesday and Thursdays 4 p.m. right here on the Video Game Votary. I also want to bring back the Video Game Votary podcast. As you guys know, it's on all podcast platforms. And they were basically audio clips of each episode, but I want to do it different. I actually want to do a podcast, and I want to get some feedback from you guys. So let me know down in the comment section what you think and what do you suggest. I'm thinking that I would have a guest on the show each week, and we talk about a particular topic. I also got a Patreon, which I never push. It's not that I'm pushing for money or anything, but you know, I do know people support the channel in any way you can. PayPal, Cash App, I'll link all that, but I want to actually be able to start like a either a Patreon or a tier program where I'm able to get feedback from the Vanguard, you guys and the fans, and get your input on future episodes and stuff like that. So this is where it's going to start. So I want to know, do you think I should look for a fellow co-host to host with me each week on this podcast episode, or two, just have different guests? I'm kind of thinking different guests because I would like to kind of interact with somebody. I feel like podcasts work well with that. And then also, if you have a recording solution as far as getting quality audio from like either Zoom or Google Meets or something like that, please let me know down in the comment section, because that's something I gotta experience with, especially if I'm going to be doing this podcast with other people and it be like a real live conversation and not kind of edited in bits and pieces and stuff like that. So the Video Game Votary podcast is coming back. I'm hoping to have that back next week. So we'll see how that goes. And if I don't get a guest, then I'll just do it by myself and just, you know, upload it and everything like that. So next, I want to return to live stream. I want to be able to utilize all my platforms. So we are going to return to live streaming, and I'm going to be returning back to Twitch. I'm not quite sure that exactly when that's going to be and on what day, because my work schedule is different now. but I definitely want to utilize all my platforms in some way, form, or fashion. So we're going to be returning to Twitch soon. If you haven't followed me on Twitch, please do so. www.twitch.tv/VideoGameVotary. That'll also be linked in the description. I'm also trying to figure out a way to maybe have like exclusive content to the Video Game Votary Vanguard Facebook page, and on the gaming page, the Video Game Votary gaming page as well, just to kind of utilize those platforms as well, and just garner more traction to the channel all in general, and just get this Vanguard up and build and just keep pushing forward. So we're going to be coming back to Twitch podcast. Also, something new that started. I have officially opened up an eBay store. So if you go on eBay, I believe you can type in Video Game Votary, but I'll link it in the description anyway. I had a lot of doubles of games, spares, extras, and I'll be actively looking while game hunting to find things to sell. It'd be not just games, but electronics, video game accessories, mostly video games though. So I also want to work out something where I allow my fans to basically get first dibs on things that I do get, to see if they want it, and then have, you know, the opportunity for the Vanguard to purchase things first. And then on the tail end, if that doesn't work, then I'll put it on the eBay store. But I will also link that in the description. I appreciate the support on that. If it's something you're looking for, you know, just let me down in the comments. Let me know down in the comments if it's something you're looking for, something you're interested in, and, you know, especially if you're interested in something I got listed and if it didn't sell. So just let me know down in the comment section below. Also, of course, before I went on my hiatus, I also have a merch store as well over on Teespring that'll also be linked in the description. So we got a lot of big things coming in the future. I'm excited to be back. We got some big episodes on the horizon. I got a gazillion pickups over there that we got to go through, and just we got plenty of content coming. I'm super excited. Just, you know, to my fellow content creators, I've been slowly but surely catching back up on the content and getting back into the swing of things, so to speak. And just, you know, I gotta go back to the basics with remembering how to edit and all that. Like, it's all new. You stop doing something for a month, but you can get back on. It's like riding a bike without training wheels. So once again, I just want to thank you guys for just sticking with me through this whole process and really just being super supportive. Just big shout out to all y'all. Thank y'all so much. Welcome back. I'm so glad to be back, and I'm sure you guys are happy to be back and be able to experience the Video Game Votary channel once again. We ain't going away. We're only getting bigger and better. So make sure you subscribe and catch that vibe. Let your friends know. Join the Vanguard. Follow me on all social media platforms: Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everything. Video Game Votary. We out. Thank you for watching. Follow me on all social media platforms at Video Game Votary.